students, how are you doing? This is Zoe from Zoe Learning, and today I'm going to show you how to memorize the Sejarah. And so I'm going to bring you through the Zaman Paleolitik, Mesolitik, and also Zaman Neolitik. Okay, now I want you to imagine that you were invited to your cousin brother's wedding. And because you were his cousin brother, you were also invited to attend the morning ceremony and also the wedding reception, which is in the evening. And I want you to also imagine that the bride is from Sungai Pinang, or you can also imagine that she's from Sungai Sarawak, Sungai Melaka, or Sungai Kedah, which is easier for you. And the groom is from Tasik Titiwangsa, and the pastor is from Gua Musang. And the theme of this wedding is Flintstone. And so all the guests are requested to wear like Flintstone. What does Flintstone wear? They wear animal skin, leaves, and the skin from the trees. And imagine that today is the wedding, and now you are standing right in front of your cousin brother's house. It is a big mansion. And you saw that there is a big bowl of miso soup right in front of the mansion. You can smell it, it smells very good. And all the guests are requested to taste the miso soup before they go in. And so now you have a bowl of miso soup in your hand. It is very hot, right? It feels hot. And you are tasting it. It is a little bit salty and taste the tofu and the seaweed as well. Okay, now you have finished the miso soup. Just imagine that you have finished it and then you are walking into the mansion. And there is a patio behind the mansion. That is where the wedding party is. And then you saw that people are playing the musical chair. And their music very, very loud, and people are laughing and shouting, and you are very happy too. And the winners from the musical chair will get a free drink. And this free drink is not a normal free drink. It is a free drink that will make you stronger. Just imagine that. And you are curious that what they are serving for lunch. And now imagine that you are passing through the patio and you come to a kitchen. And you saw that all the chefs are very busy preparing the lunch. And because you would like to know what they are preparing, and so now you walk closer to them. And you saw that they have these plants or the vegetable from the forest. And also the animals from the forest. Yeah, they are serving the meat of the deer, of the turtle, of the crocodile maybe. Just imagine that. And also they have fishes that they caught on that day. After checking the kitchen, you walk through the kitchen. And then now you come to this hall. This is where the lunch will be served. And then you saw this kind of bowl on the table. Now you are touching it. So touch it and you imagine that it is very rough. And you ask your mom, why this bowl is so rough? And your mom said, because the people care about the importance of the bowl, the usage of the bowl instead of the aesthetic. And this is all for the wedding ceremony at the daytime. And because you are invited to the wedding reception, which is in the evening, and you are getting ready to attend that. And imagine that you come to this village, and there is a wooden house, and there is where the wedding reception is. This wooden house is decorated with different color of lights, and they are neon light. Just imagine that they are neon light, very colorful and very beautiful. And imagine that you can hear the sound from the stream, because this house is located by the river. And you saw three wise men are invited to this wedding dinner as well, and they bless all the people that attend this reception. And then before you walk into the hall, you come to this gate and you saw that there are two security guards on duty. And all the guests are requested to show their invitation card in order to go in to have their dinner. And the invitation card is very special. It's made from the seashell. And now imagine that you are taking out your seashell and show to the security guard. And after that, you walk into the hall. You saw a lot of people. The number of the people is much more than the morning ceremony. And people are no more playing the musical chair. They are sitting at where they are. And then again, you would like to check the kitchen. And so you walk through the hall and you come to this kitchen. And you saw that people, they are working on the job that they assign. It is more systematic. And you can smell the food that they are preparing. And because you want to know what you are having for dinner, and so you walk in to check. And you saw that they have the vegetable which they planted, and also the animal meat that they rear, and also some fishes that they caught on that day. And then you also saw that the chef used this alat tembikar, the clay pot, to cook. And they also use a clay pot to keep the food and the drink that they already cook. And after that, you walk back to the hall, you sit at your table, and then you saw that this kind of plate on the table, and you touch it. You touch it and you feel that it is very smooth. And then you ask your mom, what is this? And your mom said, this is a plate which is made from the stone. And because people now, they care about the function of the plate and also the aesthetic, and that's why it looks so beautiful. Okay, that's all for the whole story. And now let's recall the whole story again and see how much you can remember. First, at the daytime ceremony, we have the Flintstone theme, right? All the guests are requested to wear like a Flintstone. And then the bride is from Sungai Pinang, the groom is from Tasik Titiwangsa, and the pastor is from the Gua Musang. And then there was a big bowl of miso soup right in front of the mansion, right? And then you walk to the patio, which is where the party was. And then you saw people are playing musical chair. And then the winner will get free drink. After that, you walk to the kitchen, and then you were checking what food they are serving, right? You saw the vegetable from the forest, and also the animal from the forest as well, and the fishes that they caught on that day. And that's all for the morning ceremony. Alright, now it is the evening reception. The neon lights that decorated the wooden house, the beautiful colors, the wooden house, the kampong, and also beside the river, right? And also you saw 3 wise men that was invited, and they blessed all the people that attend the wedding reception. After that, you saw 2 security guards, and they requested for the invitation card in order to let you in. And your invitation card is made from the seashell. And next, as you walk into the hall, you saw that people sit at where they are. And then you walk into the kitchen and you saw the chef work on what they were assigned. And then you saw that the chef used a clay pot to cook, and all the food that was already cooked were kept in the clay pot. And then after that, you saw the stone plate that they used for dinner, That is because they care about the importance of the plate and also the aesthetic. All right, let's see how we relate the whole story to the Zaman Paleolitik, Mesolitik, and also Zaman Neolitik. All right, let's see the series Zaman Paleolitik and Mesolitik. First, the flintstone. The attire of the flintstone means the pakaian Paleolitik, Mesolitik diperbuat daripada kulit binatang dan daun-daun kayu hutan. The bride is from Sungai Pinang, the groom is from Tasik Titiwangsa, and the pastor is from Gua Musang. What does it mean? It means that the manusia zaman ini tinggal di tepi sungai, tepi tasik, dan di dalam gua. And the miso soup. Miso soup means it is Zaman Mesolitik. And so, if the question in the exam ask you the ciri-ciri of the Zaman Mesolitik, immediately you will remember the miso soup, right? And then you can recall the whole story. And the party at the patio means it is Zaman Paleolitik. And the musical chair means that the people at that Zaman Paleolitik and Mesolitik, they berpindah randa, they are nomad. Free drink means berpindah randa untuk mencari sumber air. And the food served, they serve the food from the forest and also the fish that they caught. Maksudnya mereka menyara kehidupan dengan cara memungut hasil hutan, memburu binatang, dan menangkap ikan. Okay, that is all for the Zaman Paleolitik and Mesolitik. And remember the evening ceremony. It was at the wooden house which is decorated with the neon lights. The neon lights means it is Zaman Neolitik. So if the question asks about the Zaman Neolitik, immediately you can relate it to the neon lights and then you can recall the whole story. The wooden house, kampung, and beside the river means wujud perkampungan di kawasan berhampiran dengan sungai apabila manusia membina rumah-rumah kayu di tepi sungai. And the wise man means masyarakat mula mempercayai kuasa luar biasa, unsur gaib yang perlu diberi penghormatan. Seashell means wujudnya sistem barter dengan menggunakan siput kulit gerus. Remember, you have to give the security guard the seashell in order to get the dinner, so that is system barter. And people sit at where they are. Maksudnya, manusia hidup secara menetap dan berkelompok yang besar. The chef arrange the jobs. Pembahagian tugas atau pengkhususan kerja wujud di Zaman Neolitik. And the clay pot. Maksudnya, manusia di Zaman Neolitik pandai membuat tembikar daripada tanah liat untuk memasak, menyimpan makanan dan mengisi air. And the stone plate means penciptaan alat batu yang licin mempunyai pelbagai fungsi dan nilai estetik. Hi all the students, I hope that you find sejarah is not as difficult as you think and it is quite fun, right? Now I want you to recall this whole story again tomorrow after 24 hours and again next week and next month. With this, you should be able to store all these things in your long-term memory. See you soon.